Welcome to CVine News. I'm Linda Forsyth, and I'm coming here with a great deal of excitement because it was something very different. The Department of Defense had decided to use people only from alternative media to be able to cover the military tribunals from Gitmo. And that's huge.
Okay, this is Catania Albin of London, bringing you this information which I've been sitting on for the last week. I just haven't had a chance to video it. So here we go. And we've had tremendous response, understandably, from the information about military tribunals. But carry on listening and you'll understand so much more.
The military tribunals are going to be covering 5 individuals all at once. And these 5 individuals, well, it's called actually through the Department of Defense, the Khalid Sheikh Mohammed et al., meaning that et al., there are a total of 5 individuals that are being tried all at once in the military tribunals, starting on January 28, 2019, which started on this last Monday. It's interesting that when this started, that this is at the same time that a lot of 50 degrees plus below zero is going on with the weather in a lot of the Midwest. Right now, I am Linda Forsyth, and I am here in Washington, D.C. with
Leonard Botani.
And we're here. We were agreed to be able to cover the military tribunals at Fort Meade in Maryland, which is right next to Washington, D.C. So it's really been an exciting time for us. We were the understanding that mainstream media would not be covering these proceedings. And so our initial thoughts were, well, this is great, because of all the things that are going on with the mainstream media of, Trump not going out of his way to answer questions at the White House with the mainstream media and etc. And then we find out that they're looking for alternative media only to cover the military tribunal. So, hey, we were excited. And then we find out, as we looked at the military tribunals and watched them along with looking at the transcriptions of the military tribunals, there's a little bit more involved. And with that being said, as we'll find out, we're just going to be very simply, for the time being, going over the main points for everyone to look at.
So these two, this is Linda Forsyth and Leonard Bacani, and their website is CVine, so C-Vine, and you'll see the information in the description box. You'll see their links, etc., in the description box. We'll carry on with this a little bit more.
We have, excuse me, through CVine News, have posted the entire military tribunal transcripts for we the people to be able to look at every single word that was said and what has gone through within there. But with that being said, we're just going over the main parts. Some of them may appear to be mundane, but please bear with us because some of those mundane points may be of importance later. So, going over the very beginning of the military tribunals, which started on January 28th, 2019, which is the pre-trial proceedings for the military tribunals at Guantanamo Bay, commenced with the military court judge Perella, who resided. Now, all of the military tribunals were live streamed to various different places around the United States with a 40-second delay. This is including actually in the room of the military tribunals in Guantanamo Bay, always a 40-second delay, to make certain that there weren't any secret information that got through within the military tribunals. And so we had to wait for the Department of Defense to come through with these transcriptions before we could come through to you. Now, we were really excited when we saw some of the things that were said in there, and it was kind
I
of
bet they were.
With that being said, let's move forward here. They start out with a little bit of the mundane, which is the session was called to order at 0911 Cuba Standard Time. Now, we want you to take note at this time for future reference. For those of you that are Q followers, there's a little bit of gematria going on here. And
0911.
There will be a number of other times and dates that will be of interest for Q followers to be able to take a look at, and we will be covering those. But for the time being, we have the actual transcripts of the military tribunals that are posted not only on our website, but we're going to be posting the PDF files also on our Facebook page, which is where we the people are discussing, arguing, and coming through with our own determinations of what it is that we are reading. So you may want to go to Facebook and become a member of our group there.
In the website?
Yes, I will put both the website and also the Facebook site in the description box. So it's so much easier when people do that, and I do appreciate when other people do it, that are posting blogs, and feel a little frustrated sometimes, more than that, when people don't. So I think it's really very helpful when one can. Here we go again.
The website is cvine.com. That's c-vine.com.
And may I suggest that if you are by any chance doing a search on it, do your search in DuckDuckGo. That's D-U-C-K, DuckDuckGo.com. It is by far the best search engine I found. If anybody finds also alternative good ones, do let me know.
And that is where we are going to be having the actual report of what it is what we're doing right now that is coming onto the actual website. But what we are also doing is putting the PDF file on our Facebook page, just in case that website address doesn't come through, what we are going to be posting with all the information involved. So it's going to be in a couple of different places. Now, when we start out with all defendants are present in the first morning with their defense counsel, that's all fine and dandy. One of the defense counsel for defendant at Belushi, Captain Andrew, was sick and did not appear. Defense counsel Mr. Connell was in attendance to represent the defendants in his stead. Representing the United States were 7 attorneys, 2 paralegals, and 2 special agents from the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
We'll come back to that in just a moment. I'm just looking to see where on their site do they have the PDF file. Right, it's very simple. It's just literally, if you scroll down, and so they're talking about, from their point of view, of the various things that actually they've already said. But here, we the people have a lively discussion going on at CVine Facebook group page here. And then the following is a cursory preview of part 1 of this report, created from the lengthy transcript of the first pre-trial date. So here, session was called to order starting at 0911 Cuba Standard Time. That's right, she's already said that. And then all defendants were present at the first morning with the defense counsel. One of the defense counsel of the defendant of Baluchi, Captain Andrew, was sick. and did not appear. Defense counsel Mr. Connell was in attendance and represented the defendant. So it goes on. Okay, so that's a summary of the in-depth transcript. So it's just very simple when you get onto the site, and you'll see that come up. Vine News Network. Okay, we'll just carry on here.
Brigadier General Martins advised that these proceedings were being transmitted via CCTV to locations in the continental United States pursuant to the Commission's order. The judge advised the defendants that they were free to be present if they chose, but they also could choose not to be present in the courtroom. But they were also advised that either way it must be of their own free will, but warned them that any potential absence could be detrimental in their ability to collaborate with the defense counsel. The judge asked each defendant individually if they understand their rights, and each defendant, of course, said yes. However, Ben al-Shabi, speaking in English, responded, "As I told you last time, I cannot answer your questions because you are not qualified, Judge, for this case. Thank you," or thanks. The judge addressed Ben al-Shabi, concerned that while counsel is free to challenge the judge's qualifications to preside over the commission, Mr. Ben al-Shabi is not. So Ben al-Shabi's unwillingness to recognize the judge as the presiding authority of the commission caused him some concern that he was going to be able to adhere to the commission, and that in turn would potentially put everyone's safety in the courtroom in jeopardy. So I'm going to stop right there for a second and discuss this with Leonard. It's like, why would that be a threat to the safety of the individuals within the courtroom?
Well, it goes to a person's ability to maybe, if they're not cooperating with the judge's orders and not being compliant, it could be argued that if he's not cooperating or agreeing to things going along with the program in this matter, there could be a chance that he may, in future proceedings or at a later time or later date, that he could be uncooperative. So that obviously poses a security question, and he wants the judge is in charge of his courtroom, and he wants to make sure that all personnel within that courtroom is safe.
Well, that makes sense, but except when you look at the fact that we are talking about 5 individuals that, in one way, shape, or form or another, had orchestrated this horrific event on 9/11/2001 that killed thousands of people. So
all the information I will put in my description box, and do work through this. It's probably sort of fairly dry in some cases, but that's the nature of this sort of thing. And I think we can say that the military tribunals are ongoing. God bless and love to you all. This is Catania Albins signing out.